Welcome back to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games, and today we're going to play Bitcoin Chill. And the point of this game is that you're supposed to be meditative while trading Bitcoin. I've got to say, I haven't really heard the word meditation and trading in the same sentence, because I feel like trading's super about getting excited when you're winning money and getting really desperate when you're losing money. But I guess we'll try. Alright, so we're going to be buying 4 Bitcoins at a time. Ooh, we kind of missed a good price. And the number on the right top is telling you at what prices you're buying. And here how much cash you have, and here how much Bitcoin you have, and what is the current value of the Bitcoin. So we have been buying around 40, but now we're at 80. We could be selling, but I mean, it's kind of early. Oh, we keep going up. Okay, I'm just going to start selling at this point. I'm going to start selling at 100 a little bit. What I'm trying to do here is like a dollar cost averaging system where we bought on average around 40. So yeah, but now that we're back to 68, we can buy some more. And if we are above that, we're going to be sort of like selling, but we're only selling 1 while we're buying 4. So we're always like keeping some amount to ourselves. You can see that I'm almost like out of money. So I got to start selling at some point. But 75 is too soon to sell, so we're gonna wait a little bit till we go up. Ooh, we're back to 70. Okay, we're back to 58, so I'm just gonna buy. 69 is too high. Okay, we'll wait a bit. Once we get to 50, I'm gonna buy. Yeah, now we're gonna buy some more. All right. Now I do want to preface this that I'm gonna be talking about some trading stuff in this video because I read up on it before playing this game, but I do want to make it clear that it's not a financial advice, and it's just some stuff I've read. Okay, I could be wrong about every single thing, so just please remember that. Okay, so we're almost out of cash, but we have a lot of money. I think we started with like $1,000, so we're gonna see how far. Okay, now we had 100, so I'm gonna start selling a little bit. All right, a little bit, just one at a time. Ooh, 130, very nice. So we seem to be overall going up, even though we're sometimes going down. So that's known as a bull market. I mean, it's too early to say based on this game, but I do want to say there are 2 phases, bull markets and bear markets. The way I remember the difference, or the way I understood that it's based upon, I could be wrong here, so let me know in the comments, is that a bull market is because like a bull, when he attacks, he just goes like straight at you, like straight up attacks. And so we're at 46, so we're going to keep buying. Ooh, this is really good. This is lower than we bought at the beginning. So this is fantastic. We definitely want to buy more over here. So he just goes, ooh, this is even cheaper. This is fantastic. Oh, 20. It's so tasty. Super tasty. I don't have enough money to buy more, so I'm just going to wait. Ooh, we are at 5? Okay, we got, oh no, we're back to 25. Okay. I can't buy more. Okay, I'll wait. Ooh, this is so good. This is such a low price. This is amazing. Oh, I can't buy anymore. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, we'll wait till it goes back. Now, anyway, what I was saying, bull market. So I get excited about the prices. I'm sorry. So bull market is because the bull just straight up attacks, so it goes like a straight line. So it's kind of like an up direction, I guess. It doesn't make much sense now that I'm explaining it, but this is how I remember it. And bear market, because bear sort of gets slow and then kind of pounces when he wants to attack. So that's why it's like a bear market when it goes down, because you just kind of get slow to attack. I think now that I'm saying it, I feel like that's wrong, but that's how I remember it, at least. Maybe it will help you out as well. So we have over $2,000 worth of Bitcoin over here. Now at this point we seem to be going up and down, so that's known actually as a crab market. I don't know why, but it's just known like a CRAB, like the animal crab market, because it's just like moving within a certain range. And yeah, that can be actually pretty useful for trading, because you know when to buy and when to sell. Now, when I read the description for this game, aside from the fact that it's supposed to be meditative, I thought that they were supposed to like figure out based on what the prices move. And I have a lot of theories. So one theory is that this could be based on like actual prices of Bitcoin. Like the graph we see, some are based on real values with a certain variance. So my assumption is that when he programmed it, or the developer, or she, I don't know if they're he or she, when they programmed the developer when they program the developer, because we program the program developers and not games. I have programmed a developer that have then programmed 1,000 games. What I meant to say is that he created like a curve maybe, based on, for example, the real values, but I don't know, it could be something else. And then he sort of create a variance, and then maybe like the variance change. So like starts with, for example, 40% variance from the actual prices, and then it gets like lower, 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 and the longer you play the game, the more likely it is to the current values. So that's one theory. Second theory is that he just picked some kind of a curve, like random-ish curve, and then did a variance there. And the third theory, which would be actually the most fun, is that he just let it be completely random, or pseudo-random because it's on computer. But that would be actually really interesting, because then because right now, obviously, we know what the real price of Bitcoin is. So there's like a certain assumption that we might get there, right? But if it's like completely random, it might not be the case at all. Maybe this goes to like $2 and stays there forever. I don't know. Okay, so you can see that I'm already doubled and half my money from when I started. We want to make sure we don't sell like too much. Essentially, like the strategy that I'm trying to do here within the game, just because I think it's a fun strategy to do, it's like a dollar cost average in and out. Essentially, like my average buying was about 50, so when we were near or below 50, I was trying to buy more. And then at 100 is when I started selling, and I'm selling always only about 1 Bitcoin at a time. And you can't see it in this game, but like I guess what I'm trying to do in my head is sort of like remember where I'm generally selling. So I sold a lot at 100, but I also sold a lot at like 180. So my average sell out price, I guess, would be something like 150. So I would like to sell when I'm above that, so that my average sellout price keeps getting higher, right? So 177 is a good time to sell, but 159 is kind of around that average. And now that my average sellout price is 150, I know that if I'm below it, it's actually a good time for me to buy, because I have sold higher than that. So now I'm going to start buying now, even though we're at like 120, which is way below where I was buying previously. It's also below my sort of average sellout price, so that's what I'm trying to buy here. That's sort of like my strategy. I don't know if that's a good strategy for trading. I just figured it would be a fun strategy to play with this game, so we're gonna try. And that's actually kind of interesting about this game, is that you can sort of, I guess, practice different strategies of trading here, and you know, relax about it. I'm always buying more than I'm selling, which is a little weird, but it's so I don't sell out of everything very quickly. Okay, we're going very much down, so I definitely want to buy at these prices, because I don't know if we're going to get back to like 50 where we were before. Now at this point I got to 100. You might say, well, why didn't you sell? Well, because now the average sellout that I have is 150. So if I'm selling below around 100, I'm actually, even though I'm making a profit because I bought at 50, I am sort of like lowering my average sellout, and I don't want to do it because you gotta have some strategy. So I guess my strategy is like selling above. Again, I just made this up before this video. It could be complete rubbish. I don't know, guys. Not financial advice. It's just entertainment. We're playing a game. We're not trading real markets, okay? I didn't put that much thought into it, okay? So just relax. All right, so yeah, so we have been kind of holding out, not doing. Okay, now I'm gonna sell, not doing anything for a little while, and yeah, I think that's actually kind of interesting as well. Now, by the way, I don't know if I made that clear before, but the number here is the current price. Even though it seems like it's predicting you the future, that's actually the current price, even though the graph takes a little while to get there. So just so that's very, very clear. And yeah, we're just gonna keep selling. Yeah. Ooh, 200. Wow. It's an all-time high. Let's go. Could you imagine being able to buy Bitcoin at $200? Like, come on. How much money would you make there? And you can see that obviously my average sellout price would now be maybe 190 or something along those lines. Maybe at this point 200 actually, because I've been selling a lot at these prices. So now we're going to be buying if we get below 200. And I don't know if we'll get there. That's the thing, like the risk of this, I guess, strategy, again, that I just made up before this video, is that I could run out of Bitcoin. And then Bitcoin could jump to 1,000 and I'll be like, well, I ran out of my money. So, but I'm assuming it's going to go down at some point. 250. I'm going to buy 200 if we get there. Doesn't look like we're getting there, but, and I'm gonna sell more at like 300 or something, just so I can really increase my average sort of sellout price. And what's really interesting, by the way, is like, oh, let's talk about technical analysis, because I've read about that before this video as well. So I'm just gonna give it all to you. So Technical analysis, but yeah, okay. So technical analysis is like you can put like indicators over here and stuff. You can do it here in this game, but normally you can do that. And you might hear someone say like, you know, we crossed the 250 EMA in a downward trend. That means that we're in a bear market. And you might be like, what? I don't know what any of that means. Could you please explain it to me like I'm 5? So that's a joke. I'm not gonna explain that joke. It's fine. It's more like an inside joke with me, so I don't actually know if anybody. 279. We're not gonna. I don't know. I feel like I should be buying because I have only 6 Bitcoin, so I'm gonna buy, even though I'm little. Yeah, 240. I said I'm gonna buy at 200, but I don't know if we'll get there. Okay, now we'll buy 3. So I bought some at like 270, which was way too high, but I was worried I'm not gonna be able to buy any. So I FOMO'd in. Anyway, so I was telling 250 EMA, downward trend, crossing down. What does that mean? Well, actually, so EMA is a really simple indicator. It's an exponential moving average. So it's just a moving average. So if I took for example, and the 250 says like the number of days, or essentially like here, I guess it would be the nodes. So what you can imagine is I'm saying 250 EMA, I'm saying what is the average value of the last 250 nodes that we have seen over here? And that's the value. So imagine that there's like a line here that's kind of like, for example, if it was the last 3, between these 3 nodes, the average value would be over here, right? And so it's gonna, and then with these 3, it would be up there. So the line would go from here to up here, and then it would start going down because it would kind of average out between these values and nodes. And so if it's crossing in a downward trend, someone might say, well, we just crossed our moving average downward, so we're below it, so that means we're in bear market. Again, I don't know if that's true, but so I did not have to worry about buying below 200 at all because we're way below that. So I'm gonna use up, as always, all of my money to buy up. If we get below that, I'm gonna buy some more. And you might be looking at my cash and be like, well, you're broke, but like the value of my Bitcoin is $8,000. So technically I'm at 8x, but this is obviously like, I started with 8x, but I'm not like, this is not like the real value because obviously I'm not selling just yet. Once we get above 200, I guess we'll sell. We'll wait a little bit. Yeah, so my point was that I feel like I'm jumping all over the place with this video. My point was that like with the technical indicators, it's like, I mean, in a lot of cases, it's essentially just taking the price and you're kind of making a sort of like average of that, or so combining it into some like a specific like indicator, but the indicator is really just like looking at the price and giving you some value. And then the reason why I like to, why this technical analysis work, why is it that because of an indicator tells you that you should buy it, that it works? Well, it's mostly because other traders look at it. Again, this is at least how I understand it. Let me know if I'm wrong. Because like, for example, you have a lot of traders that say that if an RSI is low, they should buy. And so they buy. And because a lot of traders buy, then that means that the price is going to go back up. So it's more of like it's actually like the psychology is what actually gets the things to go up, not like the indicator itself. And I find that fascinating that it's like technical indicators are so like mathematical, and yet it's technically psychology, right? Like isn't that crazy that you've got like this such a math oriented area, and then you're like, well, it's actually like all about the mind. I don't know, I find that fascinating. Please don't fall below 100 because I got no more money to buy more Bitcoin. I'm all in. Oh no. So we're gonna wait till it goes. We could sell, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna wait till at least like 200. But if you're listening to me, you see like how I'm changing these values. Like I said, 250 now 200. That's like, and you know, it could be the right strategy, but also because I'm trying to trade here in this game, because that's what the game is about. I'm not trying to like wait it out. But also, you could say that I'm like over trading, which is actually a term that I read about as well, where people trade way too much because they want to do stuff. Now, obviously, because this is a game, I definitely want to trade too much because I want to do things and not just like chit chat and do nothing. But yeah, you know, like it can be how you lose a lot of money because you like sell way too soon, and then you sort of buy out of the FOMO, like we bought at the 250, or where did we buy? And yeah, so Yeah, at this point I'm really just waiting. And also you can see here that now my value is only 5,000. So you notice that I said a while ago like we were 8x, but obviously because we haven't sold at that point, we actually don't have that amount of money. So now we're back to 5k and or 6k at this point. 147. Now I want to sell. See, this is the thing, because we've been in low values for a while. So now I want to sell sort of like way too early. And I don't, again, because this game doesn't tell you, I don't know what actually is my like average buy-in. But yeah, I feel like if one was trading like with the strategy that I just told you, like the one that I'm kind of attempting to play here, you would want to know your average buy-in, because for example, it's possible that my average buy-in is maybe like 150 at this point. So selling below that is actually just realizing a loss. So yeah, so you don't want to do that. So that's why I'm not really like doing anything. On the other hand, had we sold at the 140, because we're now a lot below that, we would be able, ooh, we're at 62 and I can't buy anymore. No. We're still like double the money of what we started with, but you can see that this is a painful moment. Like, I don't know if we had real money in this, if you would like be able to wait this out the way we are right now. Because yeah, you can see we're now back to like 100. Like this is, but at this point I might be tempted to like sell a little bit and be like, well, if I sell a little bit, like I sold, maybe if it goes below 140, I can buy for cheaper, right? But now we just keep going up. So yeah, it's such an interesting idea, and I like how this game allows you to sort of, I guess, learn a little bit about this and maybe trade better for real. We're back to 8,000. Ooh, 200. Yes. And then, you know, the question obviously is like, do you want to exit at some point, or do you want to always keep money in Bitcoin? Like, for example, I could sell everything right now, right, at 219 and walk out with 8x my money and be done. But, ooh, or 9x. Ooh, look at this, guys. Look at the change, guys. We went to like $2,000. We were desperate. We were crying into our pillows. We were so sad. Everybody laughed at us. Like, remember when you bought Bitcoin? Now we got no money. Well, we still doubled our money, so technically we weren't at a loss. Like, we weren't doing that bad, but you know what I mean. And then we went to 9,000. Now we're back to half of it, and now we're again like crying into our pillow. It's like, why didn't I sell all of it? Why didn't I sell all of it? I could have gotten it. What can you buy for $8,000 in America? It's just hard for me to guess because there's like very different prices here. A car? No, you can buy a car here for $8,000, like a new car. Yeah, maybe like a medium good new car. I think you can buy for that. I'm not sure. Okay, so probably an okay car in America because everything's more expensive there. Let me know what you can buy for $8,000 in America. This whole video is just like, let me know things in the comments. It's just like, I can imagine someone being like writing like 200, like, oh, like writing like, this is about technical analysis. You said this wrong about that, and you said this wrong, and then you ask about this, and then you're like, wait, I was just gonna send this comment. Now she's asking me about what you can buy for $9,000 in America. I don't know. All right, let's go buy more stuff, more Bitcoin. We want our Bitcoin. Bitcoin, come to us. Yeah, anyway, I think we're gonna end the episode here. Actually, okay, now you know what? No, we're gonna end the episode once we actually get back above $1,000 because I just bought like so much Bitcoin. So we're actually gonna wait a little bit. If we can get there, if not, then we'll find. But we're still like, you know, we want to get to like, yeah, like the general, I guess, tips would be to maybe like at least get like what you put in out once you make the money. And then so that you can have some profit left. Like if Bitcoin went to zero, we would end with $720, which is less than what we started with. But then again, if I sell all my stuff here, so yeah, now we're back at 1,000 and we have another 9,000. So now we're at 10,000. So let me know what you can buy for 10,000. You know what? I'm just gonna stop at this. So I'll have you let me know for like 200 million things. But again, to reiterate, this was not financial advice, just entertainment. I don't think I said anything particularly relevant for financial advice anyway, but just entertainment video. Nothing I said here, everything I said here could have been wrong. I don't know. I take no responsibility. No financial advice. Nothing. All right. Now, if you watched it this far, it means that either you really like crypto or you like my videos. Either way, I have something really exciting for you. I played a game, tower defense game, about cryptocurrency. So you can click on the right to watch it. And yeah, let me know in the comments if you did watch that. All right. Bye bye.